They were a people of the Dawn Age, the very first, before kings and kingdoms. In those days there were no castles or holdfasts, no cities, nothing to be found between here and the Sea of Dorn. There were no men at all, only the children of the forest dwelt in the lands we now call the Seven Kingdoms. Legends say the children of the forest were gifted with supernatural powers and magic, having power of the beasts of the wood, the ability to wear an animal's skin, the skills to create music so beautiful as to bring tears to the eyes of any who heard it, the green sight ability, and the ability to speak to the dead. The children of the forest believed that the weirwood trees were gods, and when they died, they became a part of them. So, for this makeup, I am using a few prosthetics I made, and I just quickly want to show you how I did that. If you are not interested in seeing this and you want to jump straight into the application of this makeup, then please fast forward to whatever's on your screen. So, mix equal parts of gelatin and glycerin with just a slightly bigger part of water. And you want to mix this, and then you want to heat it, and make sure you do this in a microwavable container. Heat it for 15 seconds and then stir it before you heat it again. Check every 10 seconds or so until it's completely liquefied. And caution, it is very hot, so watch yourself. Make your design on a surface of your choice. My choice was very poor. I struggled like a motherfucker getting these off, so preferably you should use something that's a bit more bendable. After just a few minutes, they are ready to be peeled off, and they should be looking something like this. For my chest piece, I poured the gelatin mixture onto some sarin wrap. I chose to further wrap this into a piece of aluminum foil just because that makes it easier to see the design you are going to make next. I used a pizza cutter for this. Leave it to dry for about 5 minutes. Unwrap. Unwrap some more. And peel off. Don't mind the air bubbles, it doesn't matter. Hello you guys! So for the makeup you need to start by blocking out your brows. I used a random regular glue stick for this, adding some translucent powder, and then I'm going back in with my glue stick and I'm going back and forth between my glue stick and my powder until my brows are completely not invisible but unfeelable, if that is a word. So when you take your finger and you go against your hair growth, you can't feel them. I'm adding some red color to counteract the darkness or slightly blueness of my brows, and then covering this with a concealer. And then your inner alien should come through. And your new eyebrows can become glue. No, that was bad. I didn't film making these little prosthetics, but it's very easy. I made the molds out of some Play-Doh. Then I filled the molds with liquid latex, left it to dry overnight, and now I am gluing these pieces to my forehead with the liquid latex. And here I am adding the little designs I made on my stupid plate. For this color I mixed a very light, a very fair foundation with just a few drops of a water-based green face paint. And now I am slapping that all over my face and body. No, not my body. All over my face and chest. And later some on my arms. I am checking my reference picture to see where I need to add these little lines. And I am using a darker shade of green for this. You can use face paint, you can use eyeliner, you can use eyeshadow, whatever you got. We need some contouring and a regular black eyeshadow that does not have to go on very neat. Just, you know, slap it on. And here I am patting some green eyeshadow over top. And I'm sorry about this dirty mirror being all up in your face, but I am painting my lips black using a black face paint. Some liquid latex again, acting as my glue for these chest pieces. Just make sure your latex goes a bit sticky, tacky before setting your chest pieces on. And do a little dance before you paint some more, using the same greenish color. And now I'm just adding some browns and blacks and different tones just to get the texture out. So the people of the forest have quite texturized hair, so I'm trying to achieve this with some paint. Obviously it's also lightening my hair at the same time. Popping some little hair clips in there just to add to the texture. And now I am twisting my hair all the way around till I have this hair-like crowny thing. And now I am popping my little clips behind this crown, hiding them. And spraying it all with some dry shampoo. We need to add some warmer tones, so I'm using a gold paint. We need some golden colors. And some moss, found in my garden. I have a lot. And here I popped on a more earthy looking clothing. It was brand new and now it is ruined. Taking some toilet paper, dipping that into my liquid latex and slapping that all over my chest, making textures, making a mess really. and the word turtleneck, it comes to mind. It's even green. Just adding some colors, adding some mess, going bananas. Just playing around with greens and browns, and here I am adding some simple woody design things to my arms. Popping on some contacts, and there she is. The child of the forest, ready to roam around in the woods and scare some dog walkers and late joggers, and that's what I did. And it was embarrassing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!